Good morning, and you are here this morning with your business coach, Martin Baillie. Today's Thursday, and this is our last live of this week. We're here every Monday to Thursday, 8:45 to 9 a.m. So please come and join us. Hit that notification button on your Facebook page for us going live, and like and share. Like and share the recording after the live event. Like and share. Let's build this community up. Let's build the community up. If you're joining us, say hello in the chat box. Let me know that you're there. And look, guess what? The sun's still shining. It's still shining. And after yesterday, overnight, I don't know if you had the rain last night, but certainly it was raining hard where I am. But to wake up this morning and see the sun shining, what a great start to the day. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? First one on this morning. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Look, today, let's recap first. Let's as people are joining, let's talk about what we did yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about goals and we talked about plans. And to be honest with you, I don't think we exhausted that yesterday. So we're going to continue that conversation today. Goals. Why we covered why goals are so important. Because they set the razzle, they set the compass for the brain. They set a positive direction. You know when you're going to get there. Morning, Vicky. When you arrive at your destination, you're going to know because you've set goals to get there. And then why are plans important? Well, as we spoke yesterday, the detail and granular detail needed to be broken down to deliver that goal is really, really important. Now, today I want to talk a bit more about. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but in a couple of minutes we're going to talk a bit more about that granular detail and a little bit more around how can we really attach our goals to our dreams. And all that stuff is really, really important. But until then, tell me your thoughts from yesterday. Ryan, what were your thoughts from yesterday? Let's get them into that chat box. Let's hear what people have got to say. Let's hear what people have got to say this morning. Look, just to remind you, we're here Monday to Thursday. This is our last live of this week. We're from 8:45 to 9 a.m. Hit like and share. Let's get this community building. Let's build this community up. So it's all around positive thinking. It's all around mindset. It's all about positive mindset, and making things happen. Making things happen. What are you saying there, Ryan? You started listing out the things you need to do this week. Fantastic. Well, that's a great start. That's a fantastic start. We're going to talk about what you need to do next, because listing them out is just not enough. Because I'm sure some of those need to be broken down a little bit further. Morning, Victoria. Morning, Don. Oh, you planned your day last night. Well, Don, what a great start. Good to see you again this morning. Hope you're well. Planning your day last night will have helped you start to work out what you need to do today already before you even hit the day in terms of being able to get that plan delivered. So that's a great start, Don. Great bit of a great share there. Ryan, have a listen to what Don's saying. Something to think about. Plan your day the day before, not the day of. So look, let's get started. We spoke yesterday about goals and we spoke about plans. So let's just start with plans. I mentioned the word. Let's start with the goals. Actually, I mentioned the word SMART yesterday, and that's what I want to start with today. SMART goals are really, really important. Or SMART actions, whether they're goals or whether they're actions, they need to be smart. Why do they need to be smart? Well, the reason they need to be smart is because if I say something along the lines of, "I'm going to increase my turnover," well, what does that really mean? Actually, it's just a statement. It's not a goal. It's just a statement. It's I'm going to increase my turnover. Well, yeah, by how much? By when? How am I going to do it? Is that achievable? Just it's aimless. There's no end point. There's no starting with the end in mind. If I was to say I'm going to increase my turnover to £300,000 by the 25th of December, for instance, that sounds very different, doesn't it? Very different, yeah, because that is a SMART goal. Now, when you look at that goal I've just sort of thrown out there, and you ask yourself, SMART. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So when you apply that to the goal I just put out, was it specific? Well, yes, it was, because it was 300,000, and it was turnover. Very, very, very specific. Was it achievable? Well, in my view, it's achievable because I've set the goal, because I wouldn't have set a goal that wasn't achievable. Is it realistic? Well, yeah, it's realistic. It can be achieved. It's not unrealistic. It's not like me saying, I was going to be at £10 million. It's turnover 300,000. And is it time bound? Well, it was time bound by the 25th of December. So whenever you're setting a goal or any type of action, it's really important that you apply that SMART principle to it. Yeah. The one I missed out there was the M, measurable. So is it measurable? Of course it's measurable, because if I hit the 300,000, I can measure my progress, whether I achieve it or whether I don't achieve it. So it's measurable. So sorry, my bad, I missed out there. So it's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. And now that also breaks down to your granular actions, because if you're taking your goal and you break your goal down into bite-sized chunks, as I call it, or step-by-step process to achieve your goal, then you need to apply the same principle. Because it's pointless saying, right, to achieve my £300,000 turnover, I need to have a robust social media plan in place by, I need to have a robust social media plan. Well, again, that's aimless. That's just a statement. If I say I need to have a robust social media plan by the 14th of October, then that's measurable. Morning, Di. How are you? Good to see you. Nice of you to join us this morning again. Hope you're having a good day. Then that has become measurable. Now, it becomes even more important if you've got team. So if you've got people that are working with you, it's really, really important that you apply SMART goals for them as well. Because if I've got team members around me, or we've got team members around you, you've got team members around you, and you say, well, look, can you go and get me a social media plan? Or can you draw up a social media plan? They'll say, yeah, of course I can, not a problem. And they, sit there and they'll work at their pace. And eventually you'll get your social media plan, but it might not be by the time that you need that social media plan. So the same principle applies. If you're setting goals for your team or delegating work to your team, then you need to apply a SMART goal there as well. So if the goal is to get the social media plan in place, it's like, hi Lucy, how are you doing? Great. Look, we really need to get a social media plan in place to achieve our goal, which is turnover 300,000. Look, can you do that for us, please? Can you get that plan pulled together? And can you pull it together by the 14th of October, please? And we can meet then just to review. Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Yeah, of course I can. Brilliant, Lucy. Thanks a lot. Look, I'll check in with you in a couple of weeks' time just to make sure that's progressing, as we hoped. So you've got to set deadlines for your tasks or your actions and your goals, because otherwise they just become, as I said, aimless, and you don't know when you get there. Now, going back to the granular plan. So why do we have that granular plan? Well, the whole reason for the granular plan is if I was to, it's hard. If I was to carve if I was to take a big boulder, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to deal with a big boulder. I wouldn't be able to, conquer that boulder. However, if I took a pneumatic drill to it and broke it down into small chunks, then I would defeat the boulder. So the boulder may be the wrong analogy, but every goal needs to be broken down into small chunks, so you can actually understand the step-by-step process that you need to prioritize those chunks in. And the priority comes again with the time-bound SMART goal, because that's you then setting the date. So you achieve that by that date. Great. Okay. Now, if you achieve that by that date, that and that is taking you 1/3 of the way towards you achieving your goal. So these are the actions, the granular points are milestones to achieving the goal with clear deadlines and dates. The goal is milestones to achieving your dream with deadlines and dates. So if you follow that principle, you're walking along a very, very structured, clear path to your goal. So as long as you achieve the tasks and the goals along the way that you want to, or you've set yourself, then you'll achieve your dream. Now, the key thing is not to get so wound up that if you miss a deadline by a couple of days, you don't beat yourself up about that. Or you're not going to achieve a deadline that you've set yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just move the deadline to the date that you think you're going to achieve it. And then move all the other deadlines accordingly. So it's important that you understand that your plan is going to be fluid. Things get in the road, life gets in the road, things happen. So some things may not happen exactly how you had planned or dated them to happen, but you need to be flexible and agile enough to be able then to reassign the right dates or the right deadlines to the future tasks and the tasks that you're likely to miss. So look, there's a whole load of stuff there around planning and goals. And I just thought it'd be a good way to finish the week, continue that conversation from yesterday, because I'm not too sure we did enough yesterday around that. So if you're liking what we're doing, then like and share, hit that love heart. Let's get this out there. Let people know that we're on here talking positively about mindset and how to take that mindset and manage it in a positive way for you to achieve what you're setting out to achieve on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Even yearly basis. It's whatever you're trying to achieve. Just get that mindset in the right place. So look, thank you for joining us again this morning. It's been great seeing you. Look, have a fantastic rest of your week. Smash Thursday and Friday at the park. Go and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather will be good. And we'll see you next week, starting on Monday to Thursday, 8:45 to 9 a.m. every day. See everybody later on. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.